Yes.
Okay, let's welcome her to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm very excited and proud for you to be here. Coming to an event like this means you're a special kind of person, and I think we're kindred spirits. Today I'm going to be talking about improving your vision by deciding what you want. My name is Earl Watt. I've been a student of success, personal development, human achievement since I was literally 10 years old. My father's best friend gave me a book called Think and Grow Rich. He told me, if you read this, it'll be worth $1 million. I didn't really know what that meant at the time, but he was excited about it, so I got excited about it, and I started reading it. It took me a long time to finish it. I was only 10, but I've read that book many times since then. Since that time, I always felt a little bit different than most people. Anyone here ever feel different than others? Yeah. I've continued that learning process, standing on the shoulders of giants. I've studied with people like Tony Robbins, John Maxwell, Dennis Waitley. The list is very long. And I've used those skills that I've learned throughout that for my own benefit. I was able to have a great career. I have a great career. I was able to get a very nice house, a large house, movie theater, the whole bit. I have nice cars. I mean, I've done well with the lessons I've learned. But about 2 years ago, I had surgery on my shoulder, and while I was unconscious on the anesthesia, I had a dream. I talked to a friend of mine, and they said, "You had a vision." Another friend said, "No, Earl, you had a near-death experience." But in that dream, I was told that I had to stop being selfish with the information I had. It wasn't just for me. I needed to share that information with others. There were people at a crossroads in their life who needed the information that I had. And the way I could deliver it is through a book. And from that dream, I downloaded the information and created and published this book called Hindsight, 7 Keys to Living Your Best Life. Last year in April, I followed it up with another book, Borrowed Belief. I think it's very key, and I can talk about that later. But if you're interested, come and see me at the end. I'm really excited about the next book. It's called Hindsight for Teens. It's never too early to start living your best life. I intend to help teens with the struggles that they face today. My goal is to reach more than 1 million teens and reduce teen suicide and just help them live their best life. When they make the movie of Hindsight, and they're casting my role, casting Dwayne Johnson in a movie is a bold decision. Casting The Rock is a bolder decision. If you spend any time with me, you'll get to know that I am a big fan of puns. In fact, I believe going 7 days without a pun makes 1 week. Why did the Scarecrow become a successful personal development trainer? Because he was outstanding in his field. Another person that is truly outstanding is our friend Jack Canfield. You may know him as the co-creator of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, and you may also know about the Success Principles. This is a book that teaches you how to get from where you are to where you want to be. I am super excited to say that I am a newly certified Canfield trainer in the Success Principles. And today, you're in luck, because I'm going to cover all 67 of the principles. All right, they only gave me 15 minutes, so I'm going to have to cut down this one. I'm going to do Success Principle number 3, decide what you want. Bless you. The indispensable first step to getting the things you want out of life is this: decide what you want. Only a fraction of you are going to get this one. 56% of people can't do the math. 54% won't do the math. I heard that you should always look into a mirror before making a big decision. It helps you reflect. All right, a vision is like a GPS. You probably all know that from your car. It helps you get from where you want to be, from where you are to where you want to be. It's like a map, right? Speaking of maps, the other day, I got an email talking about how people are reading maps backwards. I was so confused until I realized it was spam. All right, let's get clear on your vision. What do you want? Notice I said, what do you want, not how do you want to get it? When you're clear on your vision, when you make a decision and cut off from other possibilities, when you know exactly, have a detailed view of what that vision is, the how will show up. You won't have to worry about how it'll happen, it just will happen. Don't limit yourself in deciding what you want. Don't be like this guy. It doesn't take any more effort to dream a big dream than it does to dream a small dream. And Walt Disney says that if you can dream it, you can do it. That's a writer downer. I want you to believe that in your life right now, that if you can dream it, you can do it. Some examples of people who have made decisions, created a vision that have changed the world. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, he wanted to create a different kind of marketplace and change and revolutionize the way people shop. I can tell you with certainty he's achieved that. I shop at Amazon so often, I probably need an intervention. In fact, I ordered something to have it delivered here at the hotel. I'm that addicted. He also has another vision. This one I'm really invested in. He's going to help to explore space through his company, Blue Origin. As a little boy, I've always wanted to be an astronaut since I was a kid. And I grew up watching one of my idols, Captain James T. Kirk, fly boldly through the universe. Well, not long ago, Blue Origin flew William Shatner, aka James T. Kirk, into space for real. He was 90 years old, so I've still got some time. There's hope for me to get there yet. Another visionary, Steve Jobs. Another visionary, Elon Musk. And I'm going to do one more. This is very topical, and it's very exciting for me. Taylor Swift. She's in the news. She's breaking all kinds of records. She's breaking music on streaming, the number of people showing up for concerts, all kinds of records. But in 2006, she stated her dream, her vision, like this. My big dream is to look out into a crowd of thousands of people and have them singing the words to my songs. She has achieved that in spades. World tour, it's probably going to go through 2025, thousands of people singing the words to her songs. All right, there's 7 categories for our vision, right? I'll just go through them really quickly. There's financial, work and career, fun time, health and fitness, relationships, and personal, and contribution. Due to my limited time today, I'm only going to cover one. We're going to talk about health and fitness. My goals for health and fitness this year: eat healthier, exercise, and pet more dogs. These are the dogs I'll be petting, by the way. More seriously though, about 10 years ago, I was pretty much out of shape. I was overweight, I wasn't eating right. I was on a course for a bad destination. I was at a concert called the Rock and Roll Marathon Concert, and it turned out to be where they were awarding and celebrating the winners of the San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon. I connected with one of the winners in a way that was very profound for me, and I made a decision that day. I created a vision for myself that was different than the path that I was on. That decision changed my life. It probably saved my life. I decided that for the next year, I was going to enter that marathon and I was going to finish it. I was going to be a finisher of the rock and roll marathon. And I cut off any other idea. I was going to do it. I went home and told my wife, my family. I talked to my best friend, told him, invited him to join me. Lo and behold, he decided to do it too. I enrolled him. So we started working out. We started off small. I could only do about a half mile. And then a little bit longer, a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles. Eventually we were able to do a lot longer. I decided I was going to do a training session for 16 miles. I went, it was going really good until about mile 10, and it started to rain. I was like, okay, that's all right. By mile 12, it was a downpour. I came to an intersection where if I go straight, I could have been home in less than a mile. But my plan was to turn left and do the rest of the 4 miles. And I just ran into her. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to quit this. And then a little voice in the back of my head said, Earl, what if it rains on race day? What if it rains on race day? What if it rains on race day? I'm a finisher. I decided I'm going to finish this marathon. I'm not going to quit. I turned left at that crossroads, and again, it changed my life. I finished that workout, and then not long after that, I actually finished the rock and roll marathon. 26.2 miles. It did rain on that day, but a different kind of rain. It was a rain of emotion, a pride of just being so happy that I was able to complete something so big in my life that I never thought possible a year earlier. It was a rain of tears, of joy. And when I called my wife, I couldn't even vocalize. I was just saying, I did it, I finished it. It's changed my life. I've done lots of marathons. I've enlisted a lot of people to go with me on these marathons. What I'd like to do now, and I'm going to have to do it really quickly, is I'd like to do a vision exercise with you. Just for one of the categories, as I said, we're going to do health and fitness. What I'd like you to do is close your eyes. And then I'd like you for just a moment to feel gratitude for what you have right now. To understand that you woke up this morning, that you were able to get here. You may not have the ideal body or health that you desire at this moment, but you can change and you can get there. Now I'd like you to think about that ideal body, that ideal vision, that ideal fitness. Are you free of disease in your ideal vision? How long are you going to live to? Are you open and relaxed? Are you full of vitality? Are you flexible and strong? In your vision, do you exercise? Do you eat right? Drink lots of water? You actually use a little water right now. Do you take good vitamins and supplements? Do you enjoy energy that lasts you all day long? Do you maybe want to enter your own 5K or a 10K or even a marathon? What is your ideal vision? All right, now open your eyes, come back to the room. I'd like each of you to just take 15 seconds and write down the key points from your vision so that you can remember them. You don't have to go into great detail. This is just going to be a memory jogger for later. One of the things that I'd like you to know, that once you've got this vision, when you share it, that vision grows stronger. It becomes clearer. It's like when I shared it with my family, if I shared it with my best friend, it became real. I had a commitment at that point. When you tell people what you want to do, you'll find that they'll probably help you do it. And one of the main things that stops people from manifesting their vision is they don't share the vision with enough people. So, your homework. If you want to manifest this vision, I want you to take the notes you made, write down a clear, detailed, precise description of your ideal health and fitness. And then I want you to start telling your family and friends, people who care about you, your mentors. And then I want you to read that vision every day and every night. At least once a day, but ideally twice a day, day and night. And if you need more help clarifying that vision, or want help clarifying in the other categories, I'm available to work with you. You can reach out to me. I can help you with the other success principles that I didn't get to talk about today. Or I can just give you a hug. Now I'd like you to stand up if you would, if you can. And I'd like you to give yourselves a round of applause. You've been an excellent audience. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know, I cheated, right? Pardon me, I absolutely need a drink of water.